Hello, it's me, Ariza Gaming. How you doing? I'm back. I've had a busy few days, but I'm back. It's Friday. It's the weekend. Looking forward to playing some Oxygen Not Included. You all had a good day. So my plan today is two things. Just hop on over to the game.
Hello there.
Hey Leofar, how you doing? Yes, I returned. I survived. It was very busy, but at work. But yeah, it's all done. Right. So I've got two plans today. First of all, we're going to expand our sort of metal refinery cool steam vent tamer into more of an industrial sauna. We're going to put the rock crushers in. We're going to put a molecular forge over here. We're going to have a load of polymer presses as well. And the other thing we're going to do is we're finally going to get the Pacu out of this big pool of ethanol. And I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna start a breeding program over here. We'll set up like the surfboard room as well. We'll do that there. Pepsi here at the moment. I did not get a lot of sleep, but I'm just glad to be back home. And we're done with work for the week. So first thing I want to do is I want to get a pitcher pump and put it here by the volcano. I'm going to make it out of igneous rock. Should be fine. Yeah, we'll get one of those made right away. And I'm going to dump a load of brine in here to try and get some more water mass in here. We're going to start heating it all up. So the first thing to do is going to be deconstruct these. Need to give people a few skill points too. So what we're going to do. Abe, you can have digging. Ari, you can have... Let's see, were you interested in ranching? You have one husbandry. Good enough. And that is it at the moment. Meeper's hypothermia. Oh, yes! Reap Meep. Rip Meep. I think they're about to have a depressive episode. I forgot I left Meep in this poor situation. I guess we should keep an eye on him. Yeah, there we go. He's gonna wash his hands, but he's lashing out. He's gonna go break some things. Thankfully, I don't think there's anything that he can really cause too much trouble by breaking here. Yeah, break that wheel. What a good start to the day. I'm sure it'll be fine. At least it does actually tell you what's being damaged as well. I think we're just going to leave Meep to it. Yes, we have a few idle dupes. I do need to get people to start deconstructing stuff in here, so... Buildings. How about we just start deconstructing all of this? We see how far they get. Everyone's idle anyways. So what's going to happen is we're going to end up with a load of water condensing down here because of the granite. The granite is not very hot. So I'm going to keep dumping more brine in up here. I think what I might actually do is cancel deconstruct on this. I'm going to put a tile here just for now. Do I have room for a... I don't really have room for a bottle emptier anywhere. No, I've kind of jam-packed this area with things. I'll remove the kiln for now and put bottle emptiers in here. And then we'll just dump a load of brine in here. The oil will keep heating up the brine, producing more steam, and eventually it'll condense down here and we'll sort something out. So let's start with the ladder. And this is going to be a hot room, so no plastic ladders in here. This feels like a day I should have installed that mod for being able to just replace tiles with ladders. That might have been a good idea. Alright, let's get some bottle emptiers over here, just for now. Oh, we don't need this tile here at all, because we'll put the bottle emptiers here, and then that brine will get heated up in this region between the airflow tile. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Sorry. There you go. Yeah, deconstruct this off. That is fine. Who's idle? Are you done, Meep? Have you finished destroying things? No, you're currently just pounding a tile of dirt. I wouldn't recommend sticking your head in that, Meep. It's not very pleasant. I'm sorry, Meep. He's not actually even destroying the tile, is he? He's actually being very well behaved, in all honesty. I need to get rid of some skills from him, but the actual answer is we're going to bring him back to the main planet. Yeah, I guess I'll put some fire poles in here as well, because people are going to be coming in here a lot. Just don't overheat, do they? No. Can you imagine getting in a just like sliding down a fire pole in a room that's full of like 150 degrees steam? You'd have to have very heat resistant gloves, which I suppose they do have, so that's good. You know, I'm just gonna extend the thing up here. Why not? Yeah, so you can see we're already getting some condensation here. Let's priority 9 the bottle emptiers. And the rest of this I don't really mind so much. Yeah, my brain is running on kind of low energy today, but I do want to play the game. I've not had a lot of sleep, but the tasks I left myself to do today do not require a huge amount of brain power, I don't think. So we should be fine. But yes, tomorrow we're going to a wedding venue to have a look at it and see if it's nice. Up near Doncaster. Not in Doncaster, just near Doncaster. And then we're going to stay with some friends for the weekend, so it should be fun. Sauna and a skill point. Let's see. Construction for you. Perfect. We're in a situation again where everyone's wearing the exosuit hats. I guess it's fine. Or the exosuit training hats. Right, what's your stress like? Oh, right, you're on the sleep-only schedule, so currently you're... It's still going up because of popped eardrums. Right, you know what? Meep, you can just switch back to the normal schedule. Here. And we're just going to send you back. Yeah, get out of there. We've extracted enough value from this planet for now, so we'll come back later with more people and some actual infrastructure. Yeah, have a nice yawn after sleeping in your CO2 pit. There's a load of meat here. It's unfortunately going to go to waste. We didn't murder anything. Things just died. There you go. Goodbye, Meep. We'll probably send you back in a little bit, to be honest. You don't have a suit. There is a little bit of oxygen down here, so you should be fine. But yes, let's just get you back to base. There you go. Wait, why are you going this way? There's no way that can be actually quicker. Is there? Oh wow, I guess it is. You can just go through the natural gas room. That's kind of an odd route. Well, I hope you're okay, Meep, because there isn't an awful lot of oxygen this way. This room is very hot. Don't get too hot. You're gonna get popped eardrums again. Great. Actually, this is my fault for not putting like a door here to like restrict access. I don't know. Fine. It's gonna move a bit slower because of the eye irritation. Yeah, you're gonna be okay. Nails is just like, no beeps, please. Nobody likes beep. There you go, have fun. Alright, how's this going? Cool. I don't think you managed to trap yourselves. That's good. Right, so the temperatures in here are going to be very high now. So let's start dumping in some brine. We'll start with just whatever brine is on the map. I should have just done that priority 9 to begin with. No pending deliveries, so enable auto bottle. And I need to get someone to actually build this. You should be able to come pump this. Salt tiles being mined due to the pressure from the water. That's quite interesting. Hopefully meat will de-stress a little bit. Let's have a check. Let's check out the stress situation. Oh, you've still got popped eardrums. Maybe you'll just go back on the sleep schedule just for now, and then once you're below, once you've had a day, you can come back onto the regular schedule. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, have fun, Meep. Have fun, Meep. Go to sleep. You're a sheep. Right, obviously they can't reach any of these tiles, so we need, because it's 5 high, so we need to space these out a little bit. This is the spaced out part. we have not done a lot of stuff with space yet in this playthrough. We need 4 between each of those. That's fine. I'm very tempted to just leave these here so we can access everything, if there's a way of managing that. I don't know. It's raining. Some nice 25-degree steam in here. Not quite sure how that's happening. I mean, it's just slowly condensing out, I imagine. That's kind of weird. Why is there still steam there? I guess it's just precipitating out slowly. But it's not. It's literally just a very low amount of steam pressure that's hanging out at sub 100-degree temperatures. That's weird. Because you can see it's not even condensing. It's not even condensing off these things. Hello? Is this a bug? I'm slightly confused. Hello, Clubstep. I like duping heat cool makes the game so much more stupid. Yes, I was watching Luma Plays. They did they had a build recently where they were like pumping liquid oxygen out of their electrolyzers, and they cooled the whole setup by just glitching heat over from some pre-cooled blocks with doors. That now that's very exploiting. I'm not gonna do that, but that was pretty interesting to see someone else do it. Yes. Well, it's good that we still have some steam pressure in here. But it is warming up over here. But yes, hopefully people are actually dumping some brine in there. It makes me proud to see someone putting all dupes in a pit, lol. Those poor guys. Right, let's deconstruct these again. I need to figure out where everything's actually going as well, because these floors are just going to be polymer presses. This is where everything else is going to go. So first of all, I'm probably going to want to just extend these loops to go down to these respective areas. Should be fine. And I should make these mesh tiles as well, really. I was talking to Fungus to do it before, so seeing it actually done is amusing. Oh, that's good. The wire. Not really sure I'm going to do anything with this wire yet. I could move it to the edge, actually. That might make more sense. Yeah, like that. We'll do that. You can super cool an aquatuner using itself, but Fungus won't do a video about it. Is that glitch related, or is it sort of intended mechanics? Hold on, hold on. I just realized. We've got one of our oxygen pipes going through this the steam room. I mean, it's in an insulated pipe, so it should be fine. But that's a little bit of an oversight. I'm just going to move it back down here. We'll figure all of this out. Glitch. So, the reason why I don't just do loads of exploits, or I try not to, like, I'll do some things, but I don't want to do mad game-breaking glitches, because I feel like the devs are going to patch them out at some point. Like, they have occasionally patched out glitches, and I don't want to build a base that relies on a glitch to run. Yeah, this steam's getting a little hot again. Yeah, we're going to do this first, and then we'll do the Pacu afterwards. Tis the plan. So we're dumping some more polluted water in here. Guess that will help. Yeah, I do still have a huge amount of extra stuff to do at the moment, so I shouldn't need to priority 9 much of this. Who's scolding? Lindsay, why are you at the base without a suit? There shouldn't be a way for dupes to get outside of the base without a suit. Just double check. Yeah, there's no way they can go through here. There's no way they can go through up here. These should be set to vacancy only. I don't know. I'm sure Lindsay will be okay. Oh, right. Need a reactor stub wire. That's fine. Well, I do like exploits because I downloaded a mod that allowed me to geotune any geyser up to 50 times. That was fun when I saw the initial videos with that and people were just absolutely game breaking it, like making molten salt geysers or salt gas geysers and stuff. Like, that was crazy. Yeah, still no polluted oxygen here, that's good. Because we're starting to open this up, I'm going to priority 9 these tiles. If we're starting to open these up, we should start increasing the steam pressure in these rooms. And if I start removing all this granite... Actually, this is mostly igneous rock. We'll start removing all this igneous rock. And that should help it warm up in here. Yeah, I want to get this pipe out of here as well. It is insulated, so it shouldn't cause too many issues. But I want to remove it anyways. We do have loads of storage bins over here as well, so that's nice. I should really remove some of this stuff at some point. Like, I don't need the second liquid lock here. So we're managing to refine some metal again, that's nice. But yeah, the main reason I want to do the fish today is because I want more lime for steel production. Because we don't have a huge amount of lime at the moment. We'll have more once we get the Sweetles and Grub Grubs online as well, but I'm going to do that another day. I am retired. Right, so we should start getting a lot of... here's the issue. Polluted water is now coming out here. These needed to be airflow tiles. Right, okay. That's fine. Make these all airflow tiles. Don't really see a lot of plastic melters for some reason. Yeah, considering how much plastic you can produce, I don't know. I mean, I guess people... I guess it's not as common to build. Like, when people are looking to do lots of stuff with sour gas, they'll usually build, like, a sour gas boiler because it's more, like, it's more established. It definitely seems like something that'd be interesting to look at. We're getting polluted oxygen here again. Look. We need to sweep this up. Crap. In fact, let's actually just get everyone in here building these. I shouldn't have let any polluted water leak in here. Here we go. Yeah, everyone come in here and solve this. Because this isn't going to heat up properly. Otherwise. I need to turn these off. Yeah, turn those off for now. Yeah, get those, we'll build the rest of the airflow tiles, and then it shouldn't happen again. And I guess we'll start pumping out the polluted oxygen again. How annoying. We can just run plastic on conveyors through diamond tiles and just melt them into naphtha and into sour gas from there. So I presume you'd be getting the plastic through Dracos then to make that more effective than just a sour gas boiler. Because I feel like just yeah, that makes sense. Because otherwise you just process the oil. But yeah, there you go. You can stop doing that now. Just grab all the polluted water bottles as well, please. Yeah, we've got a lot of people to do tasks, so that's good. This is going to get really hot in here now. Actually, these metal refineries will turn off above 210, so it's okay. That's the one problem with the True Tiles mod, is if you rebuild tiles, occasionally the textures don't quite match up, but it's usually fixed with a reload. I feel like cool steam vents are a lot easier to tame with geotuning. That's very true, and that's what we initially did. We have 5 geotuners down here. The issue is, I thought that they consumed 10% of the bleach stone that they actually consume. So we burned through all of our bleach stone really quickly. Like, we have a ton left, but I'm not using it at the moment. The geyser's dormant as well. Yeah, I'm gonna need to set up some bleach stone production because there's not a huge amount on this map. I don't really want to geotune unless we can do it sustainably. And I thought it was a lot more sustainable than it is. Right, let's see. This pipe. We can go like this. Pliers at the moment. Let's see. Bollocks. Not quite enough. Yeah, okay, let's just move it all over here. Let's just disconnect this stuff for now. Yeah, so just go back like this. Good. I think there's a space point of interest which has bleach stone. Yeah, that's true. That seems like a plan. At some point. Yeah, so now you guys just need to store this for a little bit. But while they're doing that, we can start laying out the room. So, let's see. I'm just going to lay out the buildings, and then we'll figure out how to route all the power in here later. So, molecular forge. I definitely want this. I think we could just literally put a lamp there and it'll be fine. So we need to make this out of stuff that's not going to overheat in here, so that's going to be steel. Everything in here needs to be steel. And then we'll put a lamp in here, that can be steel. And I normally put a motion sensor in, but motion sensors are pretty rubbish in 5 tall rooms. Ah, actually that works. No, that actually works. That's fine. Yeah, it's... I guess if it's any taller, it wouldn't really work. We'll just need a ladder there again, quickly. Yeah, how much power does this thing take again? 1.6. So that's going to need its own kilowatt. This is going to need its own kilowatt wire, pretty much. And then, what else are we going to want in here? I think I want to remove the wire from this bit. So actually, instead of building that, build it here. We'll start deconstructing this wire. There we go. Oh. Yeah, the sooner we grab all of this stuff, the better. Tungsten carbide. I was looking at this the other day. There are some engineering-style mods that add way more materials into the game, and I think they added a ridiculous overheat temperature to tungsten carbide. I think it was like plus 500 or something. But the melting point of that is like 5,000 and something in real life, isn't it? Like, that's like a super heat resistant element. Yeah, it's a specific mod I was talking about that I think did it, but I can't remember. It's quite interesting. I guess we could start putting the polymer presses in. These don't require lights, they just require feeding. So how many are we going to fit in here? So what do we need with these again? They produce... They need petroleum to go in, they need gas to come out, so that's the carbon dioxide. The steam just exits normally. And then we produce the plastic. So considering the room is only 3 tall, it might be worth me putting in some auto sweepers. So perhaps we space them out so we have a little gap between each of them. Yeah, that could do. And then we could put another one here. Yeah, so that's 6. So that's about 1.5 kilowatts, 1.44 kilowatts. That's what I want to use this space for. We'll figure out what else is going to go here in a minute. Yeah, it was like chemical engineering or something. Leofar has earned a skill point. Right. Leofar, we're going to get you suit training. Increase your speed. Osman gets demolition. Frank gets super hard digging. Truant artist gets supply. Not that we're gonna do anything with this yet. Also, Pei, you're firing the gun the wrong way. that's not where the sparks are supposed to come out of. I'm still waiting for the devs to add iridium into the game so that actual oxalate exists. I want them to add lithium. That's definitely going to be on my list of top 10 things when I make that for YouTube. Because lithium is just such an interesting metal because it's so different from most metals. Like, it melts at a low temperature, and it has a really high specific heat capacity. So just having a metal like that in a game, I imagine that would open up some different possibilities. And lithium's used for lots of things in real life, so that's pretty cool. Right, let's see. So, a fair amount of space. Glass forge is definitely needed. This will need to be made out of ceramic. I'm probably going to put this over here. We'll need like a ceiling lamp, I think, for that. So let's do like this. This needs to be steel. Hopefully only one is needed. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, build that stuff first. We'll need to build the wire for that as well. That can just plug in here. Deconstruct this wire. Then we can deconstruct this too. So in terms of actual power usage, we can fit 2 polymer presses on here. Normally, oh wow, look how full this is with polluted oxygen. It's really not good. Imagine if they added francium into the game. Melting temperature 8 degrees, boiling temperature 365, is radioactive, is a metal. Yeah, francium is not very stable. We'll need an automation wire in here as well. That needs to be built now. Let me just go there. So power-wise, this wire can just go up here. It shouldn't cause any problems. Oh, this thing is huge. You won't really be able to plug this into too much. Probably just go like this. And then we'll feed the wire out of here somehow. Let's see. Yeah, so super coolant is fullerene, which we don't have, gold and petroleum. So we'll end up making a lot of super coolant in here. Fullerene, you make that with graphite, which I believe you find in a water planet. And sulfur and aluminium. We have lots of aluminium because we have the aluminium volcano tamer that's working, so that's good. Insulation needs reed fiber and resin, which we haven't done stuff with yet. Visco gel is resin and petroleum. And then thermium requires niobium. So we're not going to use this for a while, but I just wanted to make sure we had a good spot for one. Yeah, fullerene doesn't... I don't think any of these really melt at sort of sauna temperatures. The iso resin melts at 200 degrees. So we need to make sure it doesn't go above 200 degrees if we're trying to feed this with iso resin. But this is just hypothetical. I'm sure there's not going to be any problems from us using this in a steam room. And if there are, then it'll be very funny when it happens. So, whatever. Yeah, keep dumping the brine in there. This is all really hot brine as well from the volcano. Well, it was somewhat hot anyways. I think it's leached most of its heat out now. But, we're not using it for anything else. Right, deconstruct this again. So in terms of, yeah, so first of all CO2. So let's actually get this this moved first. So cut this off. Like this. So that goes like... Oh wait, no, I've done this wrong. Right. Yeah, so that can go like this. And then hook that back up. Yeah, and now all of that should flow out. We can remove this. It would also be interesting if they added acids to the game. Man, I don't want... This game would be very complicated with full-blown chemistry in it. Yeah, that will do, I guess. Eat. So now we can put the glass forge in here. That will need its own separate wire. And then probably just a rock crusher. Yeah, I think so. Although that needs to be steel. Is there anything else I actually want in here? Probably not Oxalite Refinery. I think this is actually just what we want in here. And then we can use this to make all the lime. And the table salt. Because I imagine we'll dump brine in here at some point as well. So these would be connected somehow. This wire, at the moment, is only powering the metal refinery and a liquid pump that isn't going to be used very often. And... well, where's the other liquid pump? Where's the other liquid pump? Oh, this one over here. I may reconsider that. Well, we'll just connect this up like this for now. This will need to be a bridge, actually, because we don't want to bridge out of the insulated tile. Keep our bridge insulated. I can go there. Pick that up like that. That should be fine. We're going to get a lot more spaghetti. Don't worry. I'm just determined to keep all of my transformers in one place. We'll figure out a solution. So then, I guess what I'll do is I'll put another lamp here. We'll need a ladder here just to put a motion sensor here. I like these motion sensors because if I was going to put in weight plates to detect people being here, like get in the way of the gas flow, which I don't really want. I can go there. This wire can go here. So the net result is that we need 2 more conductive wires to plug in to the transformers. Pretty much. And then I need to actually find a way to power, like, pump petroleum to all of these. Now, let's look at polluted oxygen. You can convert polluted oxygen to regular oxygen by supercooling it. However, that is not going to happen in here. So, we're just going to have to pump it out. Once we start generating more heat in it here, that will be helpful for that. Oh, right. The other thing we need to do is move this pipe down. I'm sure the metal refinery heat needs to come down to all of this as well, otherwise it's just going to end up with a pool of water at the bottom. Ah. Crap. Okay, stop building that. We've got another ladder here, maybe we can reach everything. I'm probably going to have to disassemble a few things. Let's start just making a load of iron. Load of iron pipe. Figure out how to loop everything in a minute. Let's build the pipe first, please. And the reason I'm doing this with all this iron is because it's Badlands and we have 400 tons of iron. Oh, yes. We'll need to have a dedicated company here for the petroleum. What temperature does the petroleum come out of the oil refinery at? At least 75 degrees. So the petroleum will be cold. So we'll probably want to insulate that to prevent it from cooling down the room. So let's do that. So that can just go like this. We already have a pipe going through here. But I want to have the metal refinery coolant pipes go all the way there. Probably move this somehow. Yeah, I'll just move this into here. That shouldn't cause any problems. There. So, oh, we priority 9'd everything again. Right, okay, look. Just do that, please. Speaking about lithium, it might be interesting to make them into a special subcategory of refined metals exclusive for low current circuits with metals such as lithium, gold, platinum, silicon, higher wattage wires. Maybe. That sounds like it'd be an interesting mod. Yeah, I think we should be able to reach all of these wires like this. Or all of these pipes like this. They should have access from all these ladders. Yeah. Because the fire pole is here. Yeah, that worked pretty well. And then obviously they'll have access to all the stuff down here. So, yeah, you're building this. I think I can just disconnect this for now. Remove that. Although, actually, I think this is where the petroleum is going to get in somehow, isn't it? I think just remove the bridge. And this will just be the pipe that we use. And it'll probably just flow up here. Figure out some of the bridges across. Imagine if someone was to add the whole periodic table to ONI. I think that would be a bit much. Maybe just a bit. It would be interesting if it added more. I think what they need to do is they need to buff the uranium centrifuge and just make it more usable, because 20% efficiency on converting the uranium ore into enriched uranium is just awful compared to the beaters. I don't know why you'd ever decide to do that. Like in a million years. Like, if I were them, I would make it more efficient, but decrease its throughput or increase its power usage. So you need a lot of them to do the work, but it was just as efficient as doing it through beaters. Because I mean, the constraint with real-life nuclear programs enriching uranium is mostly like the massive amount of infrastructure you need. Like, you need so many centrifuges in real life to make a decent amount of it. I think that's what they should do. But yeah, this video, I'm not sure when I'm going to do this video. I'm pretty busy this weekend. I might have time to do it on Sunday. It's not going to be a Twitch live one. I think I'm just going to record that video and upload it. But if anyone does have any ideas about stuff they'd like to see improve ONI, feel free to post it in the Discord. I'm curious as to what all your thoughts are on, like, practical ways of improving the game. And I mean practical ways, not ways like adding the entire periodic table. As interesting as that would be. Yeah, you guys have a lot of pipes to build. But I'm confident in your ability to handle this priority. Why? It's fine. I bet Meep's just glad he's back here. I wonder what Meep's up to at the moment. Let's have a look. Ah, he's in bed. He's in bed on a puffed. Very nice. Oh, of course he is, because he's on the sleep-only schedule. Right, I need to move him back off that schedule. There you go. Wake up, Meep. Right, so we need to pump the petroleum in. What is the most efficient way of doing that? The pipe is down here. This is a very large amount of spaghetti. I mean, I'm going to have to pump it through the base somehow, I think. It's an insulated pipe. So, let's see. Yeah, let's just make this pipe insulated the whole way. We'll take it up here. And then just bring it around here. I'll send it up literally via the fire pole. A great idea. Add a mercury biome with helium, mercury, and propane. You know, I actually had a very similar thought about that the other day. Just add all of the unused elements in ONI into their own like unique biome, and just have it be like a trap for your dudes. Just like, here's an area full of completely useless material. Although I imagine they would have uses, but like. You'd have to be pretty creative, I think. Okay, so that brings the pipe up here. And then what's the best way of getting it in here? Probably just here. So. Where the actual heck are all these pipes going? Right, this is water. This no longer needs to be here. We can remove this. In fact, let's keep that there. Remove that. Add mercury poison. Yeah, stupid dupes. Get poisoned, idiots. Right, and then I think what we actually do is we just take this water pipe, we move it here. I'm gonna just cut this off. Make that priority 9. This doesn't need to be priority 9. And then we can make this insulated. We can just connect it this way. In fact, then we can remove all of this. Yeah, that sounds okay. So each of these consumes... how much? I think it consumes 833 grams of petroleum or something. Yes. So this will consume half a full pipe of petroleum, which is good because we will be currently producing half a full pipe of petroleum if this is running on stop. So I think that is a reasonable amount. We will eventually switch to a petroleum boiler, but we're just going to get started with the oil refinery because we have dupes. Like, I don't mind. The natural gas is useful too. Speaking of which, how much natural gas do we have stored now? We have 16 kilograms per tile in here. That's not bad. Guys is erupting, no overpressuring issues. Drip pump is working well. We are running low on dirt. We did just send Meep back from the other planet. We're using dirt to feed the Dracos mealwoods. I think eventually I'm going to need to set up a pip farm or something. No, we don't want organic. We want cultivatable soil. There are a few little patches of dirt left. Oh, there's actually quite a lot of dirt in space. Huh. Interesting. But there's a few easy patches to grab. So we may as well grab those first. Yeah, you can just come in there. That's a pretty good amount of dirt. Dig that one. There's chlorine in here. I don't care about the chlorine anymore. This is all exosuit only areas anyways. Just dig that out. Helium is an alternative to hydrogen in cooling systems. Mercury, well, easy liquid metal. Yep. Propane is an alternative for natural gas, I suppose. Bitumen is just another graphite. I feel like you could do some interesting things with bitumen. Electrum and pyrite are two alternatives for gold amalgam and iron ore. I mean, the thing is, I know they'd fill similar functions, but if they're functionally the same element and they only have very different thermal properties, I don't think there's a particularly good reason to add them to the game, which is probably why the devs removed them, because they felt it was redundant and not worth the extra slot. We got coal, we got rust, we got Ren, we got Ada. Another doctor that we don't need. Well, I don't really want any more dupes at the moment. I'm not going to just endlessly hire dupes this playthrough. So I'm just going to take the rust. We'll use the rust eventually. We're overproducing coal, really, with all these hatches. So I'm not going to take the coal. How is the gas overlay in here doing? Yeah, still a lot of polluted oxygen. I think we're occasionally pumping it out, but not really. It's all sinking compared to the steam. Right, that water's hooked up now, so we can... hold on. Yeah, I need to bridge this over like this. That was the one step that I forgot to do. Yeah, that can go there. And then this can just go like this. And this can just go like this. And we're going to get a little bit of water going in the polymer press. Oh well. Oh, it's not even going to go in. I guess we'll just extract it. There you go. Right. We're going to have to bite the bullet, aren't we? We're going to have to figure out a place for these wires to go. So we need 2 more transformers again, no matter what. Or 2 more sets of transformers. So we'll put those in, and then we'll start shifting the other wires over, I think. Push everything up. Dower. Because nobody likes looking at heavy rock conductive wire. Let's see. So, first things first. This could easily go here. So that's a pretty easy one. The rest are going to be more complicated. This one looks pretty easy too. But the end goal I want is just to have a couple of free transformers up here that we can hook these things onto. Yeah, these guys seem to be doing pretty well. I think the amount of space worked out pretty well. Once we build all the pipes, we'll rebuild the glass forge. We are going to have a slight issue of people taking ages to haul petroleum from the natural gas block to the molecular forge, but we'll probably end up putting some transit tubes in. We'll probably have a transit tube that goes directly through the base just for that, I imagine. And we'll definitely have room to put a transit tube exit somewhere. So that's how we'll do that long term. Yeah, we're ending up with a pretty large amount of water down here. I need to get this oil circulating through here sooner rather than later. Can you imagine if I accidentally built the wrong type of pipe here? Like if I built all gas pipes instead of liquid pipes. The oil. You find that there should be ways of creating steel without lime. I mean, I get why it's there. It's so that, like, it's more challenging to make. Perhaps just a more reasonable, or like a different material alternative to steel would be an interesting way of handling that. Win is having a yodel. This is the song he makes when he makes the... what's he doing? Oh, wait, why are we refining iron ore to iron? I think I just needed to generate more heat in here. I think that's why. We should... I don't think we should really be doing that. We have so much iron. I did just want to keep heating this room up a bit more to get it all steamy in here again. So we'll stop doing that once the temperature in here is evenly high. Aluminium carbide. I mean, this does work quite well, because one of you ends up refining iron ore to iron, and one of you ends up refining iron to steel. But again, we're limited on lime, so that's not going to happen too often at the moment. Right, I think I can remove this now. I think I can remove this now. Which means we can put the glass forge back in. Also, my frames are quite bad now. So... before next stream, I'm going to install Fast Track again and see how that goes. It's still fine enough to play. I've just noticed a dip since last time. Presumably because we've got a lot more stuff happening now. Yeah, there you go. So we need to vent... Oh, right, that's right. We need to vent the stuff as well. We can just vent that over here. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. We have just about enough ceramic to do all of this. Ah, look. Curse of the automation wire. We're gonna have to re-put the ladder back in and sort some of that out. This is why I don't normally do 5-tile rooms, but we have to for the molecular forge. Actually, let's put that going the other way. Yeah, this is this is going to be a bit of a rat's nest to pipe it. Right, that's unreachable. So we're just going to temporarily deconstruct this so they can reach it. I don't want to rebuild this. This took ages to build. Right, let's actually priority 9 the... right down there. Petroleum's probably almost ready to flow. Yeah, I'm just building this. Cobalt carbide could also work. I always find it interesting thinking about the quantities you need of each material for all these refining processes. Like, what I want them to do is I want them to add more sort of reverse refining methods in the game. Like say, cracking petroleum into hydrogen and graphite. That would be pretty cool. Or like finding a way to produce more natural gas, like from like carbon dioxide and stuff. I imagine it'd be quite hard to balance, but I think it would be interesting to have some different options available like that. Make like material refinement in this game more of a two-way process. Right, all the pipes done. Well, the pipes done. I have something in my teeth. Right. It begins. So, disconnect this. I'm going to disconnect all of this. This is why I have pliers. Yes, it makes the game easier. That's fine by me. And we're going to snake this pipe all over the place, although we're definitely not going to snake it in here, because that's not really how it works. I don't know, we'll leave it in there, we'll see if we can try and do it. This is like the biggest edition of the piping management game I've done yet. And we need to have two different loops, actually. We need to have one for the oil going around here and one for the oil going around here. And it's going to be complicated because we were going to have it come down here and then we're going to have a loop back up here. It's going to be very annoying. Oh boy. Right. I think we're going to have it come down that way, actually. I think that's probably the best way of doing it. So, we split this, and then have the pipe snake all the way around here before coming back. We may as well make this radiant because there's steam in this area too. So let's see. Interesting. You find there should be a way to refine depleted uranium into lead. Yes, that should be a thing. That would make sense from a chemical point of view. So we want to split these roughly evenly. So I think if we cut this off here, that would just about do. So let's see. Can we just do it like this for a little bit? Then... we're going to have a problem there always, aren't we? Unless we do something complicated with bridges. This is so stupid. But we're going to do it. There's no way of doing that without a bridge, so I think we just ignore this one. Otherwise we leave a gap there as well. Unless... hear me out. This is all very silly and just me playing the game of trying to route pipes through every single inch of space in here because I find it fun. Definitely not necessary. That's not really gonna work, is it? Oh wait, no, I've got an idea. Haha. This is awful. It even looks like spaghetti because it's yellow. Right, and then we can hook it up back up here like this. Right. So close. Now that I've figured out that we can just use bridges to route the pipe like this, that does make it a lot easier to get around those cases. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, and then for this one, we can just go like... I actually kind of want to leave that whole area like that, to be honest, so... Let's see, so it comes out here and it loops all the way around here and down. If it comes out of here, we want it to loop all the way back down. It's going to work a bit differently, isn't it? I don't know, I'm overthinking it. Let's just play around and see what we can come up with. That's not a good idea, because then we're going to get trapped in there. Or we can do it like this. It's not like we're going to have any other liquid pipes running through this area. Oh, and then we got this ceramic pipe to deal with. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Oh, that doesn't quite work either. Hold on. We need to connect these ends back up. I'm definitely overcomplicating this for no really good reason, but it's fun. I guess it's a good reason. Ah, this is what we do. How incredibly ugly. That is awful. Right. But it works. We fill every tile that isn't insulated piping with radiant piping. And this does work, thanks to the bridges. Just remind me never to look at the piping overlay ever again in this area. Right, we can do this. There's going to be... I think we can access all these bridges as well, so that's good. Let's have a look for petroleum. No one's built that yet. Let's get them to build that pipe. Actually, as an alternative for hydrogen rockets, can materials like aluminium hydride and cobalt hydride work? Potentially. Have a Dreco shearable plug slug with a metal hide. I know there's a mod that adds a desert biome with roller snakes, and the roller snakes have like a rattle that they shed, which is metal. It's like metal ore, so it's a way to get renewable metal ore, which I think is a really good idea. I might even add the roller snakes to like a playthrough at some point and see how that goes. Because that would be amusing. But they do look a little bit weird compared to the other critters. They're just very, well, I mean, they're just very long and noodly. Or thin and noodly, I mean. Yeah, and the roller snakes are a morph that shed steel. Yes. Alright, can you build these as well, please? What's going on here? Conductive wire deconstruct. You know what, we're just going to leave that wire there. I'm not doing anything with that one. Right, in terms of conductive wires, we still need to build all of this stuff. I'm going to put that off as long as possible. We're going to need to feed more oil into these, so we need to start pumping it through here again. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm very temporarily going to put another bridge in. Or some way to fill both loops. Once this loop fills, we'll just start pouring some oil elsewhere. So you know Aki? Yeah, Aki came to the stream the other day. He followed me. Look, you can see it on my event feed. We were all talking about the True Tiles mod. We're just asked to make balanced critter wolves. Oh yeah. I'm in here. Why have we got water in there? Oh, we ended up with a little bit of water in there. Okay. Well, that will solve itself. Yeah, reapply some oil. And we're actually pretty done in here. It's just about setting the petroleum up now. Here comes the petroleum. It's going to leach a little bit of heat into the pipe. That's okay. What is the temperature like in the base? Temperature is pretty cold. It's warmer in this room. We're going to stop producing the... I'm going to keep the rock crusher here, but we're going to lower the priority on it. I think. That's what we'll do. And then temperature over here is reasonably warm, but mostly okay. We're getting some cooling from the leaching off the freezers as well. This is fine. It's not quite as cold as I'd like it to be. Relatively cold over here. I find the smooth hatch should be buffed to 100% output. It does suck a little bit that some of the mass just gets deleted. Maybe just make them poop like the other 25% as coal. I think that'd be balanced. I think having them just do 100% would make them a bit too good. But you'd still need the metal refinery to make steel, but like... it's not amazing. Right, we should actually start to get some proper steam volume in here again now. Yeah, the pressure's pretty good. We've got a little bit of polluted oxygen. Not too much. That may actually just get crushed out eventually. The room is slowly going to fill up to right pressure. Circuit overloaded. Where? Oh, this one. Why this one? Interesting. It's a smart battery set too. Shouldn't happen very often. Right, let's see. So the petroleum is in the pipe. We need gas outputs. So we need a CO2 pipe. Or a series of CO2 pipes. This CO2 comes out 150 C or hotter if the input materials are hotter. So we want it to leach the heat back into this room. Regular granite pipe should be fine for that. So I'm just going to send that around here like this. And that CO2 pipe will... That's not going to be a lot of CO2. I'm just going to vent that. That can just vent here. I'm not even going to bother to put that, store that for soda fountains. It's going to be so little. We just need to get rid of it. It's not like we're not already filling the entire map up with carbon dioxide from these guys. Looks like the sulfur geyser is pretty close to blocking. I'm just going to seal this. We will come back to that later. Another one. Yeah, but these ones aren't too bad yet. We'll come back to the Sweetles and the Grub Grubs another day. So once we've done this and we built this, we should actually start getting polymer stuff wearing off of the wires. These ones should start running. I guess we'll see how that goes. Have some liquid pumps hooked up to this. I think I should probably disconnect this, connect this here, and build a wire bridge here. That seems sensible. Yeah, look at that! Plastic. It's powering this wire. Oh yeah, that's the wire for this metal refinery already. That should be fine. Yeah, plastic. White butter. It looks vaguely rude. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why. It's just so gradual the way it comes out. And then it just drops. Very good. We finally are actually consuming some of this petroleum. I'm sure our friend is back down here refining some more. Yeah, there we go. We also need to set this to little amounts of petroleum, because I imagine this isn't going to get full for any time soon. Maybe I have a Drecomorph idea. Dry Dreco eats dash of salt vine or pinch of pepper, drops salt with a hide made of copper ore. Maybe. Right, this is working pretty well. We do need a bit more oil just to keep evening stuff out. So, someone brought up that petroleum is a much better thermal conductor than oil. I do not doubt that. Let's have a look. So, go find some oil. So here's some oil. So yeah, thermal conductivity 2, pretty bad. Specific heat capacity 1.7. If we go to the petroleum, that has a thermal conductivity of 2 and a specific heat capacity of 1.76. So it seems like not a lot of difference, to be honest. You know, you can also press UN if you haven't changed your hotkeys. Right, we've got a lot of steam in here. I could probably turn these off again. Got a tiny little blob of oil there. That's fine. Keep getting people to add oil. Fill this loop up. Then we'll fill this loop. This loop has ended up bigger than this loop. But these buildings are probably going to be used more early on than these buildings, so maybe it balances out. I could actually do this. There we go. That's probably a bit better. It's a bit more even. I imagine the frames are kind of bad because we've got so many different pipes going on. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, if I zoom out, look at all these different pipes we have. I mean, yeah. This area is just spaghetti central. It's absurd. I'm still not 100% satisfied with this. I need to just find a better way of, like, finding waste heat to dump brine into. Who's idle? No one. Right. I think the time has come. I think I need to set up some conductive wires. Oh, blimey. So, we can disconnect this one. That's all good. Let's see. This one can go into here somehow. So we can... hold on. This is going to get very silly. We can connect that one like this. Yeah, you guys are getting idle again now. Is there anything else I want to do at the moment? We managed to dig up a fairly large amount of dirt, so that's good. Hope we're not still dropping surf and turf off in here. No, we're not. It's good. It could also be useful if smooth hatches refine coal and phosphorite into their refined variants. Yeah, that would be interesting. I agree with that. Let's lower this back down to 140. We've got enough heat in here now. And I'm just also going to turn off iron ore, because we don't want to consume all of our iron ore. That would be pretty rubbish. Right, I don't think we're going to need to dump any more brine in here for now. So we'll put the kiln back. Then we can put the lamp there, and I might just leave this ladder here for now. I imagine what we'll probably actually do is just have some conveyors doing something. Oh, these wires are such a mess. This is actually spaghetti central. Right, has that all been built already? That's pretty good. So we can disconnect this. So we've got two empty wires here. Now the next one is connecting onto here. So we can take this wire and do something. Fuck. I'm just going to do this for now. This can come out here, and then we'll figure out something to do with that. It will do like another double bridge here, so we can... Yeah, this could work. No, that wouldn't work. Why have I let it get so messy? Yeah, let's just get this stuff built first, and then I'll figure it out properly. As long as we just keep moving them up sequentially, it shouldn't really matter what happens. We have got lots of on-ramp points. So we can hook up more power producers quite easily to the line. Drip Master earned a skill point. Let's see, Nails, you can... We're going to just get you to exosuits. Lindsay, you can have farming. Layra, you can have exosuits. Nice. I can have plumbing. Drip Master can have... I guess I can have farming. Catalina can get suits. Bert can get mechatronics. The mechatronics get their own hats too. We need more mechatronics people, to be honest. Bubbles, you can have... Yeah, you've already got tidying. I don't need another doctor. We're just building. Barney, you can have electrical engineering. And Ada can have digging. We seem to be breaking even on food at the moment, which is good. Obviously, once we get the Pacu going, we'll have more food. I should still have time to do that too. Yeah, build this. I can disconnect that wire. This wire is just for the arcade cabinet. We could probably put some more stuff on that realistically. Okay, so this is the next consumer wire, so I can literally just disconnect this and plug this wire in here. Good. Right, so that connects that. Now this is disconnected, this is disconnected. So I can deconstruct this, disconnect this, move this up. It's very slow progress, but we are making it up the power tower. What are the fishies doing? Fish is doing alright. Some of the female platies have been pretty pregnant lately. I've seen a few babies swimming around before they inevitably get eaten by whiskers. Yeah, how's that going? Good stuff. Then after that, I just need to connect this on here. So I can literally bridge this over. This. And then I can disconnect that wire. It will all make sense in due time. So, yeah, I went to see Avatar 2 last night, and I enjoyed that a lot. It seems like everyone's being really cynical about it and saying like the story is just the same as the original, but I feel like that's a bit dismissive. Like, the scope and the stakes of the story are different. It's a much more personal story than the original Avatar. Like, it does feel like a different movie. That said, it does feel very long. But I think just saying it feels like the exact same like the original Avatar is just a bit disingenuous. liked it, but then I'm pretty biased because I am a huge fish nerd, so of course I'd like Avatar 2. Right, this needs to be disconnected now. And then this needs to be disconnected. So now we've got... Wait. Oh no. That wasn't correct at all. This was a this is a producer line. Okay, never mind. Deconstruct this. How did I get confused about that? Right, so let's see. So this needs to be connected to this, which is going all the way over here. Well, I think we can just send this one backwards. That's fine. And then this one needs to connect on here. I'm just going to send this one backwards too. So you can deconstruct that. You can deconstruct all of this. Yeah, and eventually we'll get to the point where we'll have 2 free transformers up here that we can hook up to these items. But what I could even actually do for now is I could just connect all of this to one wire, because we're not going to use this for ages. So maybe I'll do that for now. Also, I could put the lamp here. That's something I should do. How's this looking? Yeah, adding these liquid bridges actually really helped in terms of just filling every tile with radiant piping. Even if it does look a little bit messy. Yeah, we've got almost all of the butter producers working. So that's going to be like 3 kilograms per second of plastic. It's pretty good. And it's not exactly melting either, which is nice. And then we're going to keep dumping polluted water in here when we can, but we don't have any available at the moment. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to replace this with a bottle emptier. And that's where we'll empty out brine, if we want to. Actually, kilns don't overheat, so this doesn't matter. Yeah, there we go. And I'm not 100% sure what we're going to put in these gaps. Probably something to, I don't know, take the plastic out of here? Maybe? Seems worthwhile. Because it could melt, and we don't necessarily want it to melt. So this should work pretty well. Ah, yeah, look at this. So we can just put a conveyor loader there. And here we can just suck a lemon. We'll put one here at the bottom fire pole. It's rubbish. It's fine. So, I don't really mind, but these are powered off. They're not going to be running continuously. We'll just hook these up like this. Yeah, that's okay. How? I need to make sure that we're going back here and looking at this. I'm not getting confused. So, this is slowly getting hooked up. Oh, wait, I realised what's wrong with this plan. We're just plugging it into the back of this wire. So then we're going to need to disconnect these and put them somewhere else. No, that's not a good plan. Yeah, cancel these. There goes the iron. Right. We need to plug this in this end. Oh, I know what we can do. We can just set it under here. And plug it in here. That works. And then... Sorry guys, I take it back. You can go... You can go up here and do exactly the same thing. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I should not have told him to deconstruct all of that. But I'll do it again. So then that can go in here. And then this needs to connect on to this wire somehow. So I guess there'll be a few more bridges needed. It's fine. That should work. This is going to be such a mess. But it's going to work, so that's fine. So where am I going to go put all the plastic that I don't want to melt? No. It's here. Seems fine. I don't think there's anything I'm specifically making out of plastic. We'll just dump it here, I guess. That can plug in there, that's okay. Welcome to the butter district. We produce lots of white butter. Hassan is just very excited about butter. Right, I guess just dump brine in here, but only brine that... I don't know, we'll leave that blank for now. It's just an option in case we want to evaporate some liquids. I knew leaving those spaces would be a good idea. Let's have a look back over here. So, this has been taken out. Hold on. We're just a couple of wires away from these being finished. Oh, you know what we actually need to do here? We need to put a fire pole in. That would be a really good idea. Also, we got some primo garbs. I guess we don't need a fire pole in there once it's built, because then they're not going to be going back and forth in there. But I feel like realistically they're going to be going. They're going to be going back and forth a lot. I'm just going to build a fire pole in there. Like, most of the time they shouldn't need to go through there, but like the occasions where they do, like, it's going to be useful. Let's make this out of iron. It's going to be such a waste of metal ore, though. No, I'm not going to bother. The whole point is that they shouldn't be going through here in the end. I'm just going to leave it. Right, so this is done now, which means I can disconnect this wire. This one here is also done, which means I can disconnect this wire. But now this can just... We need to connect this to this. let's take it back through here. So this one can just go like this. Here we go. Yeah, and then that can go like this. So you guys can build all that stuff first. I've realized. So, the conductive wire bridges have a decor penalty, and we are slowly filling this whole access shaft with conductive wire bridges. However, it's -5 with a 1 tile radius. The heavy watt conductive wire is -20 with a 4 tile radius. So I still feel like this is worth it from a decor point of view. Because the decor, look how much worse the decor is in here than compared to here. Meanwhile, Frank is just having a shower, unaware of all the pipe makings going on. All the wire makings. It's idle. That should be idle. Right, now we've got this wire that needs to connect into this. And this is a bit of an anomaly because it just goes up there. Oh, I need to build a wire here too. There we go. Oh, I'm going to suppress notifications on these. Because we're not going to plant anything in here. The aeropods are just nice for decor. There we go. Love this mod. Remove all the notifications you don't want. So this wire needs to plug in here. This is a bit of a mess. I think we're going to go around the back. So that can go up here. Then I'll take it through here, bridge it up here. This is actual spaghetti simulator. So then we're going to need to disconnect all of this stuff. Which I'm just going to do now. It's like... They're going to get this built in a few minutes anyways. I want to stop being confused. Right, we finished with that, so we can disconnect this. So we're actually there. Once I build this wire, we'll have 2 free wires that we can send up to where we need them to go. So let's start pulling the wire from over here now. I think I am just going to separate these wires. I know we can technically get away with 1 for now, but like, I might as well plan for 2. So let's just put this here. Disconnect this. And then this wire can just come down here. Bridge over that. And we'll just send that through here. And then we've got our 2 wires. That we're just going to send... Well, one of them we can just send through this tile. So I think we just send them both up here. Maybe. Yeah, then we'll bridge it through here. We'll dig underneath all of this as well. It's fine. And then let's see. Wire bridges. Here. So now we're just gonna dig this out as well. That's okay. This isn't full yet. Oh, this is full. It's just... yeah, there aren't any jobs available, so it's not going to accept any more coolant. Right, so that loop is done. So let's just bridge onto here temporarily. So where am I going to put this bridge so that it's super obvious? I'll put it right here by the geyser. And that'll make it super obvious that we need to remove it. Hopefully. Yeah, you guys should get this done fairly quickly. I'm going to priority 8 this, because I want to disconnect those other wires first once the bridges are done. Yeah, we should still have time to do the fish, because I imagine that's going to take like an hour. This was the main thing I wanted to do today. And then we can get the glass forge online, start making solar panels, plug those in. We can start making lime in here. I'm just going to set this to lime. And I guess table salt as well, because we're going to have salt in here at some point. It feels like an absolute age since I've touched a printing pod. I guess it shows how quickly we're going today. Yeah, don't want any more dupes. Nope. Pips it is. So I'm going to turn off the lime recipes here. Oh, I guess there's nothing I'm actually going to end up making in here, is there? We'll find somebody use for this space. This is all temporary. I might even just turn it into more farms. Although I am aware I want at least one... I think the top branch of each layer should have metal tiles on it, so they can run fast to the other branches. Although, actually, now that I think about it, there's not room for a ladder, is there? Between all of these? I don't think there is. No. I'll have a think. That's not what I'm worried about today. You can't access any of that stuff, so you need to build a ladder here. You can vent the CO2. CO2 is probably just building up in this pipe. Yeah. That's okay. So this, I'm just going to set to everything. We'll just dump everything out of these rooms. No conveyor receptacle. Ah, yes. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? There you go. Yeah, dump plastic out here. And then we know it's not going to melt, in case this room gets really hot. So that bridge is built, so this loop is filling up now as well. It's good. Who's got, hold on, who's unreachable food? What? Why are you trapped in here? Oh, because... wait. Oh, because this is the only way up, and we just removed it. Oh, no, and now we're dumping oil in here. Oh. Okay, look. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Build these. And we've got... Oh, that's a load of oil. Oh. It hasn't got enough water tank. I'm just going to sweep this up. I reckon if we dig all of this, we may be able to sweep this up. And save it. Should be fine. But yeah, those tiles are what needs doing. There you go. Now you can all escape and have dinner. Oh. Yeah, let's sweep this up now before we can't. Is that no longer doable? No, Hassan is on their way to do it. It doesn't look actually low enough for them to do it. They're on their way. Let's investigate. Oh yeah, that's good enough. That's good. And then I could just dig this. And we can just restore these tiles. That should work. No, save the plant. I mean, actually, I'm not that worried about it. I just want a second person to come here so that Hassan can stop just sweeping this, mopping this indefinitely. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Quinn. You know what? Let's just grab all of this while we're here. Go for it, me. They still need to fix the sponge texture. It often breaks. Right, this could be oil again. Yeah, this actually seems to be working pretty well. Only problem being is we don't have any more water currently being dumped in. We're out of polluted water. I'm running low on water in general. Oxygen, we've got a fair amount of oxygen built up in here, so I'm not too worried. We've still got this brine over here. This volcano reactivates in 25 cycles, so it might be prudent to set up a boiler in here, all of this, and just to get some cobalt out of that. And then we can get the useful water out of this. Like, at least when I'm dumping this liquid into volcanoes, we are getting the water back, and we're dissipating heat from something, so I don't feel too bad about using it for that. I'd just rather not desalinate it. Like, sure, we get more water and it'd be easier if it was salt water, but, like, it's still okay. Right, so in terms of power wires, these are being built. Still have some digging that needs to be done over here. There's no current way for you guys to get there, so you need to build a ladder here. Then in terms of the actual wires, so this is all plugged in now apart from these two. I need to disconnect these. Then send them down here. Then this one could just go in here. No, not like that. What? How did that even work? It's a bit of a glitch. And then this one can go over here. Although we'll obviously need to do some ladders to get access to that. And then that can go down here into this end, I guess. There. Then, yeah, disconnect that. Deconstruct it, rather. Deconstruct this. And then that should all actually be hooked up from a power point of view. We shouldn't have to go back and fix that. So that'd be nice. I wouldn't really recommend doing your wires like this if you don't just have a map full of hundreds of tons of iron. Because it's a lot of conductive wire. I mean, conductive wire is 25 each. Heavy watt conductive wire is 100 each. We're putting all of our transformers here just so that we don't have the decor penalty in too many places, because once this is all finished, the dupes won't be coming back in here. And I didn't really want to run massive heavy watt wires where dupes are going to be running. But I'm sure this uses more metal than just running a big heavy watt wire would. It's okay. You know, dumping all the stuff out of here. There's a little bit of plastic over here that isn't being grabbed because this isn't connected to anything. It still needs to be hooked up. That's okay. But we're actually almost done with this. I'll start getting them to put some more brine in here, auto-bottling it. I suppose the next thing to do, actually, is to start boiling brine in here too. I mean, I think the ultimate solution is that we plug this into here. We can plug this into both of these, and then when this is dormant, or when it's not pumping into here, like, we'll try and prioritize dumping it on the volcano, and then if we can't dump it on the volcano, then we'll dump it into the sauna. I think that's probably the way to do it. But I'm going to set that up next time. I just want to get all this stuff working today. And I want to do the Pacus, because I said I'd do the Pacus today. We're going to make a Pacu breeding place. I probably should have done it a while ago, because they're pretty easy to set up early game. Yeah, now you just need it all digging here. How are the sulfur geysers looking? I really shouldn't have activated them so early. There's the middle one. Oh no, here's the other one. Okay, I need to tile this off. I was going to deal with this, and then I forgot. I just wanted to analyze the geyser. It is what it is. Oh, look, there's a vacillator we just never went in. I'm going to go give myself a vacillation. I think it was because at the time... No. We've always had enough dupes to bring in here. Let's do this bit quickly. Let's get vacillated. There's a vending machine over here as well. Let's just dig this. Who's going to come and do the errand? Leofar is. Leofar is going to slowly climb up the ladder. I should probably put some more plastic ladders in as well, now that we've, you know, got plastic production down. So let's just keep plasticking this ladder. This is what I love Traffic Overlay Mod for. Cancel that, and then actually, yeah, cancel that. That's good. That's good for now. That way Leofar can get there a bit faster in future. Shovel! I spotted you. I've never actually ranched shovels. I probably should at some point. Actually, that's a lie. I think I did just for an achievement. But I've never seriously ranched them. Right, Leofar, you're in here. So, awaiting duplicate to lock door. We need a couple of dupes to go up here. I want to change the door permissions. Oh, I can change the door permissions. Okay, right, that's fine. So we'll make it so that Leofar has to stay in here. Sorry, Leofar. You get to stay in the room. And then who's the next nearest dupe? Travaldo, you can come here. This puzzle broke for me in the past. I opened the door and it was just full of like metal tiles. I had to deconstruct it anyways. But we're gonna try and do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, look, see? It's just full of metal. See, look, the puzzle's broken. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Can't dig it, because it's not actually there. Yeah, it's just broken. Yes, deconstruct that. Feels bad, man. The devs did try. I only need a third dupe to come in there and handle that. But this one will be broken too, pretty much. I guarantee it. Yeah, so now I've got 3 dupes in here, so... myself included. It's me, Leofar, and Travaldo. Yes, now I open that, and it's full of stuff. So let's deconstruct it. I don't know why it's glitched like that, but it is. So you guys can come back out, and I can get vacillated. I keep saying that. Yes, I know I'm hungry, but I need to get vacillated first. Do I already have a vacillation trait? I do. I have deep diver's lungs. Probably worth doing then to get something else as well. Regenerative. I guess it's not bad. It's not amazing. Well, that was slightly underwhelming. Okay. How is this going? Is it still filling with oil? Yeah, this is done now. Right, cool. So now I can deconstruct this bridge. And I can disconnect this pipe. In fact, I'm just going to deconstruct the bridge. And now we just need them to finish all of the construction work that I've queued up. And then we should be done. This is such a mess. Actually, it's not that bad. Like, this bit up here is not great, but it gets the job done. Just sleep. Why is May asleep? Okay, so this is done. I'm pretty confident this will start working soon. Is there anything else I want to refine in here? I'm pretty sure it's just table salt and lime. We can do some conveyors. That would also make sense, because if the lime's going in here, we're going to want to send it up here anyways. So let's do that while we're here. Oh, the bottle is slightly too big. You want to make some glass? Let's make like 40 lots of glass. I'm going to remove this, and we're going to put it here. Because it's only occasionally we're going to want to dump brine in here. I think by this. I think eventually we're just going to pump it in. But we'll put the shipping stuff for the line going up here, so the dupes aren't just delivering a line back and forth up here all the time. Fine carbon. Just dumped the load of it in here a while ago, and it's still there, looking very pretty with its special texture. So let's see. This can go here. Oh wait, no, actually we don't want to do it like that. We want to put the sweeper on the bottom. Yes. And then put the loader up top. Like this. And then that rail can go... bollocks. You're gonna need to build a ladder. Okay, we'll build that last. Build a ladder here. Then this can go... We're gonna have to... If we take it this way, then we will be able to build all of this off the ladder. So, send it up here. We'll just dump it over here. And then we can put some auto sweepers somewhere. There is room for any auto sweepers up here. This feels kind of pointless. I guess it's not, because it's putting the line right next to the building. The dupe will just still have to put it in. Yeah, but that's not good, because then there's just going to be a load of supplying errands going on. Right. We don't need this here. We can put the auto sweeper for this one here. And then we just need to make sure that's out of range of that. How annoying. How very annoying. Can't fit an auto sweeper here. Unless I remove this. I guess I'll just remove the kill. For now. So, I mean, here, the obvious place to put the chute is here. And then I guess we put this conveyor chute here. And then also sweeper can go here. And then we have room for the... Actually, then we have room for the bottle emptier there. Yeah, that's pretty good. I guess we can have two. We might want two. I don't know. So this way the line will just automatically go into the metal refinery every time. That's good. This all still needs to be powered. There's just one or two wires. They've got all this wire they need to build as well. Alright, guys. I guess I did make it priority 8. There's no need. Just finish this now as well. I'm gonna build that. Yeah, not bad, guys. Not bad. So then, in terms of wires, that will just fit like this. This will just fit like this. They're not going to be running too often. So I'm not too worried about it. It won't overload. I'll just cut the transformer off if it gets overloaded. But that's fine. And then we'll need to plug this in here too. Then this will just go like this. Actually, we can just send it like that and then cut that off. That works. Because we're going to put the auto sweeper here anyways. And then glass. We don't need to auto sweep glass anywhere. I can just stay in here. I imagine the glass will turn as soon as it either goes onto this or goes through it. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, someone's going to come make glass in a minute. That'll be interesting to watch. Yeah. So we're getting lit workspace. The San is making glass. For the first time in this colony. Made ceramic insulated pipes, so hopefully that works. Some rock crushing going on. Yeah, seems good. Yeah, so the glass actually dripped through. And now that's going in here. Why is the glass going in here? Oh, I see. We're dumping the wait, no, we don't want to dump the glass, do we? No, the glass is still at 600 degrees. Okay. Alright. Let's just make this plastic. Just plastic. Also, I've realized we may potentially be dumping like molten glass onto plastic if it doesn't get swept up in time. So... And then this could be set to just lime. Yeah, so the glass is just coming through here. It's bleeding off. We'll just leave it there for now. That's good, we got glass. So the other thing is, when you're making table salt, you turn salt into sand. So... the thing is, right, we want to load the sand in here. But there's no room here to put an auto sweeper. But what I could do is I could move this sensor back here. And then we'd have room for an auto sweeper that can grab from this and put it in here. Well, I think that's what we do. Which means we're going to have to deconstruct some of this stuff to access everything. So, yeah, deconstruct this. Deconstruct this. We'll figure it out. Deconstruct this too. Yeah, and that auto sweeper, I don't think... I mean, if we put the conveyor loader here, it could handle both of those. So maybe we just do that. We can just build a conveyor loader here too, instead of putting it up in that room. I just want to make sure I get all the fine tweaking in this room done today. So let's see. This needs to go here. We need to move this here. We need to deconstruct this. Then the auto sweeper itself needs to go here. We need to build a power wire that goes... down here. And then we put the other conveyor loader here. So we deconstruct all the stuff we just built here, because we don't need it anymore. My bad. Please tell me I haven't told you to deconstruct the pipe here. No. Good. Oh, you need this to be a valid building location, don't you? Oh, God. Right, well, I guess you need to build this first. This can go here. And then the power can go down here, that's fine. And then this will be where the line goes, and then this should just bring any sand from this to this automatically. We're going to have a lot of sand here, so that's good. So now I needed... Can you actually build this from here? No. Now you need to deconstruct this. We need to rebuild this. Yeah, that glass will generate a pretty good amount of heat. Steam in here is getting quite hot because we're not dumping more liquid in here at the moment. Slowly getting through our water, so... Yeah, let's turn these on. Let's get them to just bring brine in here. Priority 5. It doesn't need to be priority 9. Right, that's built. So then we can build this, build this, build this. And then this could be set to lime. Oh, wait. I need to build the conveyor. So, hold off the tile. There you go. Hey Frank, how you doing? Did I ever get the bleach stone problem fixed for these geotuners? Not yet. The problem is that we need a reliable way of generating bleach stone, I think. Which will eventually be squeaky puffed, but that's going to require space travel. So that's going to happen later. But now, we've just built a giant industrial sauna around the cool steam vent. And that's how we're going to manage it. For now. Just to keep it hot. But we will eventually geotune it as well. This is all made of steel. It'll all run at 200 degrees. The plastic, we're going to auto sweep out of here. I may not end up geotuning this to the max. But we will geotune it again once we get some more bleach stone. But yeah, what have we done recently? We have, let's see, we built a load of transformers and wires. It's very interesting. We built an aluminium volcano tamer where we dump polluted water. And that, has that been working? I think it has been working. We just haven't been generating a huge amount of heat in here from this. We've got a fairly decent amount of aluminium up here. But as the temperature increases, we should be dumping more polluted water in here. So it needs to get above 125 here. It's going to take a little while. But yeah, now we're dumping more polluted water in here again. So that's all working pretty well. We are generating dirt in here, but it's not a lot. But yeah, that's pretty cool. We've got some oil wells that are working based off of that water. And we are using an oil refinery to produce petroleum, which we're now sending up to the industrial sauna to mass produce plastic. And now all of these are working, which is good. So yeah, the project for today was to get this saunery bit done, which has worked pretty well. We've got a massive set of radiant pipes just running through here with oil. We built a load of liquid bridges just so that we could feed radiant pipe through every little bit. I'm not 100% sure how effective that would be. The temperature seems to be pretty even in here. I probably won't bother doing temp shift plates everywhere unless the dupes really run out of stuff to do. But yeah, this should be pretty well automated, to be honest. We're going to rock crush salt in here into table salt and sand. So the sand will go in here to make glass. We'll make lime in here as well. That will go to the metal refineries. And we'll use it to make steel. And that should all be dropped off via the conveyors. We have a molecular forge in here for when we feel like doing that. I'm just going to put another bottle empty here after all. And we have 6 polymer presses that are running. And this is all running pretty well, full time. We've hooked it all up to our transformers. I mean, we're not going to use this for a while, but, like, it exists. Yeah, I built that. So, yeah, I think it works pretty well. Wait. Why are they dumping brine in here? I don't think you were supposed to dump brine in here. Well, that's going to leak a load of heat out of there now. I guess that's not a vacuum either. I should probably fix that. Oops, idle. We brought Meep back from the other asteroid as well, so he's just hanging out here with the rest of us at the moment. And we're just producing a butt-ton of plastic. That's what the agenda is. Hatches are doing alright. People should be coming in here and dumping brine as well. I'm going to get that hooked up. I'm going to get a cobalt volcano tamer built over here so we have somewhere convenient to dump excess brine. And that will happen next stream. But the reality is I haven't actually streamed that much this week because I've been really busy in real life. So you hopefully haven't missed too much. But if you ever do miss a stream, and it's been more than 2 weeks, and the Twitch VOD is gone, all the VODs are on the YouTube channel. And all my discussion of meme videos are there as well. Okay. Hassan is trapped. You can remove this. That should be a vacuum again. I don't like these water locks. I should have replaced these with oil. Whoa. Hold on. What's going on over here? Ah, right. Okay, yeah. Stop that. That's fine. We've got oil in our water tank now. Okay. Let's sweep that up. Too much liquid. Right. We'll just block that off. How much oil is that? That should be okay. Yeah, glass production. And table salt. We'll want to send the table salt somewhere as well. So let's see. Table salt goes in. I could build another auto sweeper here for table salt. And another loader. Could be useful. Then we'll just dump that back at the vessels. Yeah, because otherwise they're going to be delivering that back and forth. Yeah. I keep changing my mind on what to put in this spot. I've changed it like 5 times today. So if we do dump any salt, really it should be within range of an auto sweeper that can deliver it to the rock crusher. But I'm going to hold off doing that for now. Who's actually going to build that tile? So. Yeah, Otto's right there. That's good. Let's see. Is there a convenient way I can just stick the conveyor loader here? Actually, I know what I can do. I can just stick it here. Actually, no, I can just stick it here and then send the conveyor down here. That's fine. So, good thing we have lots of steel now. We can use it to build all this stuff. We'll put all this stuff back. Oh, the power thing. Oh, okay. Right. We'll just build that here. No. Build that here instead then. And then power-wise, that can just hook on here. Then automation-wise, that won't have a port. And this will be set to just table salt, and that will go down here. And I guess I'll just send it down here. And then... this feels a bit wasteful. Conveyor rail doesn't have any negative decor, so it doesn't matter where it goes in the base. So then I can just put a chute somewhere. So probably right there. Or actually, maybe instead of a chute we have a conveyor receptacle. That would make sense, wouldn't it? We could put one there. They have negative decor. Oh wow. We'll be fine. What about water sweepers? They have negative decor, they do. Lol. Well, there's no way we could put an auto sweeper in here to cover all of this. I'm beginning to think I'm going mad with power. This probably doesn't need doing. But it feels right. And I'm doing it with conveyor receptacles so that we can split it evenly between the 4 rooms and we're not just dumping a load of stuff. I could do it with conveyor rail bridges as well. Actually, maybe I just do that instead. We do it with chutes. We do it with chutes and we just split the rails up slightly. That I think is better for this. Because it's not like we want to save it to go anywhere else. So, yeah, shoot. Then you can just take it around like this. But what I would do then is I would disconnect this. And I would bridge it off here. No, I wouldn't bridge it off. You're not supposed to bridge it off. I would do this. Yeah. And that will end up dividing it in 4 even things as well, just via the rail logic. So I think that's fine. And then they can just take it from there to distribute it to the tables. That's fine. I'm not going to bother putting auto sweepers in there for that. Oh wait, no, I'm being an idiot. I could just hook it up to this. I can just hook it up. I can just dump it in the freezers, and then I can go and grab it from there and put it in there. That makes way more sense. Was indecisive. Now not so sure. Yeah. Because if I just literally take this line and... guess I could just do it like this. Yeah. That works. And then that will divide evenly between these four. Yeah, that's a lot cleaner. Let's do that. Cool. So now everyone will have table salt. I'm sure some tables are already salted. Yeah, look at that. Table salt's great. If you don't want to use the salt for other things, just turning it into sand is really nice, and then you get the table salt as a bonus. Like, you're always going to use sand. If for nothing else, you can just feed it to hatches. What have we got in here? Ah, we do have naphtha in here. So the bottom ones are producing naphtha. Well, I do want some naphtha, but I don't want to consistently make it. We just need to get more... We just need to get more steam in it, don't we? Yeah, we just need to start dumping more liquid in here. People should be doing it, so we should be getting some steam process. I think we're generating a bit more heat in here than this amount of water can handle. I should probably put some thermosensors in here as well. Temperature up here. Well, we'll see. I don't mind having a little bit of extra naphtha for now. I do like using it for liquid locks and things. But I'll have to keep an eye on that. What's going on here? I don't really want this area to be hot. Let's make this an insulated pipe. There you go. Hopefully someone's going to come in here and build this a bit quickly. Yeah, you're building all that. I think we do need to dump... I think we need to put some thermosensors on this to turn off this equipment if it gets too hot. I'm going to set this to 150 now. I don't want to accidentally make a load of naphtha. Maybe I'll do something else down here that's similar. Got a spot here we can put a thermosensor. I can just link these both with that, I think. I need to do some bridging here, but that's fine. So, let's see. That can just go like this. And then I'll literally just separate this. I'll bridge it. This I'm not even going to bother with because we're not going to use it for a while. And then these we just want to run all the time. I've got a pod. I don't really want any dupes, so we'll just take the coal. Well, I think it's been a very successful project for today getting this done. The question is, do I have enough remaining time to do the Pacu as well? I probably do, because that's just a build I've done a lot before. But we'll get this done first, and then we'll just leave it to run for a little bit. Yeah, I know what the thumbnail's going to be. We're just going to get this nice little wedge here next to the salt water. I'll come back to that at the end. I always do this. I always, like, halfway through the stream, I think, oh wow, this would be a really good moment for the thumbnail. And then I'm going through the Twitch file again, and I can never find it. So I usually just do it at the end. What next do we have there? We have 4. We have Bert, Lindsay, Stinky, and Meep. Meep is also mechatronics engineer. That means I need to give Bert higher construction priority. And I also need to give Meep a hat. They deserve a hat after all they've been through. Frankie, you can get building. Max, you can get suit sustainability. And Meep gets a hat. Oh no, Meep does have a hat, he's just not wearing it. Right. Go put it on, please. And then, oh god, we got a load more. Go. Suits for Otto is good. A can have supplying. Finn can have supplying. Rowan can have building. It's all good. Yeah, we're gonna have so much. We're gonna have so much plastic. This is really good. We're already up to 7.8 tons again. We just built all that ladder. So let's, whoops. Let's actually go back to the traffic overlay, and I think now we can just start replacing most ladders with plastic ladders. Although, to be honest, I think we've already done this. Yeah, there isn't really much more ladder to change. No one goes down here that much. Yeah, I guess we'll just save it for now. I could make all this plastic. I mean, I was making it out of gold. The gold is 23 decor per tile with a 3 radius. The plastic is +5. So we should be making tiles out of gold if we can, and not plastic, because we want to exchange the heat well in the base too. I don't want to self-insulate the base. So let's also plastic some of these. Or, I mean, gold some of these. With the volcano output. There you go. Gold bedroom suite. All of these are gold now. So I guess we'll just gold this one too. Seems good to me. Good as gold. Haha. Very interestingly shaped building. I think I could start the planning for the Pacu stuff. So, this is the space we're going to use. We're going to put it down here at the bottom of the base. This is going to eventually be the bottom of the base. And what that means is I'm going to have to remove these doors and tile this off. I'm going to tile this. I guess it doesn't really matter what I make the tiles out of. I should probably make it out of the final building material, just so I don't have to actually replace it later. So I think we're just going to make the fish tank out of gold too. You know, just style on everyone. It doesn't need to be insulated, only this bit needs to be insulated, so... yeah. Deconstruct this. We do have some Pacu eggs in here, some fry eggs, so we're going to leave these Pacus in here, and we're just going to take the eggs and we're going to put them in the rooms. This is why I never bother with fish traps, because you'll usually, if you have a big enough population, you're just going to have some eggs. Or early on, you can just find an egg, and it's easier than making a fish trap early on. And that's why I rank it so lowly. Does it really take you that long to deconstruct the door? Now, I'm sure I saved an image of what this room looked like a while ago. So I'm going to go find that in a minute. And then I'll come back. Is this all finished now? Almost. Let's set this to table salt. Yeah, there you go. Look, miscellaneous table salt. And then this is set to lime. Cool. Who's idle? Meep is idle. Meep. What are you doing, Meep? Why did I trap you in here? That's an excellent question. You do have some option here, it's just too high up for you to reach. Good job, Meep. Wait. No, I don't want to make this out of iron. I want to make this out of gold. No. Eep. Just come over here. Oh, there's a load of metal in here we won't be able to reach if we seal this off completely. Oh, that's not very... Oh, that's the issue, isn't it? Right, this tank's empty. We're just going to add a ladder. We're just going to add a ladder. Otherwise, people are just going to keep storing metals in here. Well, I mean, they're still going to keep storing metals in here. Let's turn this off. We're not using these tanks for anything anymore. We just need people to be able to get down here. For now. I build these. Build these as well. No, not this one. Why are you deconstructing? Wait. Yeah. Don't deconstruct that one. Deconstruct this one, please. Yeah, and then rebuild this. Yeah, now you should be able to get out even if it is slow. The slow shimmy. I'm gonna watch aspiring Austrian artists do the shimmy. Actually, you're not that slow at it anymore. You're all professional pole dancers. You really know how to work a pole. Feels bad, man, about these pipes. No, just get rid of all these pipes. We don't need these anymore. And then we can seal this in too. This will want to be insulated. And while they're doing all of this, I'm just going to go find this image. I do like the idea of having a nice fancy gold fish tank. Oh, I'm annoyed. I found the image, but I definitely have a better one. Alright. Here's what I'm going to do instead. I'm actually going to find my stream where I built this on the Rhyme Time run when that was ending, and I'm going to build it as I did on that stream. So just give me a second. It's... Hopefully this doesn't just kill everything. Ah, I didn't quite complete it on here. Crap. Crap and crepes. Right, I'm going to do this the hard way. I'm going to load a save and we're going to find it. Oh. Oh, you're all idle because you have nothing to do. Oh, okay, that's a relief. Right, I'm going to save it here. And then I'm going to go find this fish tank. Now, where have I built this the best? Which run? Can't remember off the top of my head, so we're probably just going to load a few of them. I think the second golden ant thumb stuns a chance. Right, let's have a look at this one. In the meantime... Taxi time. No, it's fish time. Oh, the fish. They're alright. A lot of the platies are a bit pregnant at the moment, so they're a bit jumpy and a bit and they're laying lots of little presents for Whiskers to find and eat. This plant keeps floating off because Whiskers keeps uprooting it, so that's fun. And I think Whiskers is currently just having a nap somewhere. Yeah, everyone's good. The Trumps hopping about. The two that I have in there have been doing all right. Still very sad that the third one died, but that was right at the that was right after I got them, and the water quality seems fine. So yeah, hopefully it was just bad luck. Right. Hopefully this loads in a second. Right. This looks pretty good. Yeah, here it is. This is the actual room I want to use. So we're just going to get a screenshot of this. Not with the tooltip on it. No. Foolish fool. Right, there we go. So, save as new Pacu tank. And there isn't any complicated piping or anything I need to remember. The only thing is, yeah, automation, each wire just goes directly up. I have below one in both of them. They detect each room. Right, cool. That was a bit easier than I thought it'd be. Yes, well, we'll be good to get some more line production now that we're actually now that we've actually got the industrial sauna fully going. We're going to have the rock crusher in the room with the metal refineries. Seems good. Whiskers. You see them? Disappeared. Alrighty. So now I remember what this looks like. Let's get back to it. So I want the ladder to go here. The fish feeder will go here. And then I can start planning a load of this stuff. Get a ladder there. Fish feeder goes here. And then we put in a door here. Put in a mesh tile down here. We're going to have a few idols, I guess. So really nothing else you guys can do. Yeah, you really have to dug up all this iron. I'm not going to bother queuing that up. Do I just really want you to start digging up the map? I don't know. You know what? Just dig a tunnel through here. This will probably be handy for someone. You know what? Instead of going through that way, dig it here. There you go. And then we need the critter sensors and the automation. So I'll plug those in later. We need conveyor related stuff. So we need an auto sweeper. This can all just be regular iron. Conveyor loader can go here. Oh no, conveyor chute, that's what we need. Yeah, I can go there. Conveyor loader can go here. And then we just need a way of getting water in here, so probably just a vent. Go there. Yeah, I think that's all good. Then
there we go.
Hello. Oh wow, my raid sound was a bit louder than I thought it would be. How's it going? What have you been up to? I haven't been around recently. I've been away, been doing stuff. But we're back today. We just finished building a big industrial sauna, but now I'm just making a fish tank because these fish have been living in ethanol long enough. And yeah, they deserve some actual water. Or you know what I could even do? Actually, this is kind of funny. I could just fill this with ethanol anyways. There's nothing stopping me from doing that. The only thing that is stopping me from doing that is that I need a hydro sensor for this, but I think that's acceptable. What do you think? Should I just keep the fish in ethanol indefinitely? I can fill that with ethanol too. You've been playing RimWorld, cool. What music stuff have you been getting up to? I'm gonna need some power for all of this as well. So, which wire do I want? This one will do. And this is also where I'm actually going to put the mechanical surfboard. I'm going to put it over the fish tank. So we're going to want some mesh tiles here. And should I make those out of gold? Yeah, I'm going to make those out of gold too. They have adapted. It would be cruel to put them in the water at this point. That's a very good point, Jack. Yeah, we'll make it an ethanol tank then. I will need to put a hydro sensor in then for this this thing, but that's fine. I can just put that here. Violin stuff. A concerto was requested. Orange Blossom Special was also fun. Cool. That sounds good. You know, I used to play the saxophone. I still have it under my bed. But I haven't played it in a while. And if I did play it again, I'd need to get a new reed. Because that old reed, I'm not touching that with a barge pole. Yeah, these dudes are pretty bored at the moment, so they've got plenty. They haven't really got much to do. I'll just build these tiles now because I'm not going to want to replace them later. Go there. Doors can go there. I guess I could rebuild these tiles later, so I'm not going to worry about them for now. Yeah, I used to play the bassoon in secondary school as well, which is a much larger instrument. Still woodwind, but bass clef. And it sounded a bit like a cow, so that's why I stopped doing it. But for a while, I was one of the only local bassoon players in the area. Good reason. Right, let's see. I'm gonna put a... Let's see. What do I actually want in here? I want an auto sweeper to just deliver algae here for now. So I think that's what we do. Also, I'm gonna gold this up as well. We'll just gold this preemptively. Bassoon gets you gigs. Gigs get you paid. That definitely seems true. I don't think my brain was that formed in secondary school. I was just like, I want to play a cool instrument so I can play with my friends in a band, and then we never did it. But like playing the bassoon and playing the saxophone were almost identical in terms of fingerings, and so, or at least from what I can remember. So I think I picked it up pretty easily. Also, look at this gold mesh. It just looks a bit like Swiss cheese with slightly too many holes. It's pretty interesting. Let's see. This needs to be gold too. I don't know why I made that out of granite. Professional recorder players are people you don't mess with. Fair. Right. This can just be eggs and food, I guess. Oh, this needs to be gold as well. We can't just have a copper mesh tile in there. So we need to start dumping the ethanol in here. So this was the ethanol pipe. Well, this is the ethanol pipe, rather. So we can just literally send that over here. This. And then, I guess, also send it over here like this. In fact, you know what would make even more sense than doing it like that? Is doing it... No, not like that. Is doing it like this. And then we'll remove this, put in another ladder, put in another hydro sensor. There. Come on. I gotta go in like half an hour, so hopefully I manage to get this all built in half an hour. I do remember mostly what to do now. I'm not sure we'll get the fish fed in half an hour. But we'll at least get everything built in anticipation. Close that up as well. And then I'm going to make some storage bins here, so we can just get all this material out of this area. Yes, for now I want a storage bin here as well that's specifically going to have algae in it. We do have 8.2 tons of algae, so that is good. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your lurk for the remaining half an hour. And then I'll go find someone else to raid. We need another conveyor chute in here, that's fine. This needs to be set to below 1, the other one does as well. But we'll hook it up in a minute. I've been lurking for the last 3 hours, so I guess it's okay if you go in half an hour. Yes, that's cool. How have you been doing? How's work then? I went to Bishop Auckland yesterday for a site visit, which was near Newcastle, so that was fun. And that site had been absolutely decimated by rabbits. It was unnerving. Like, there were literally like whole pipe supports that were like sort of undermined completely by rabbits. Like whole blocks of concrete just floating in the air because of rabbit burrows. It was nuts. Real life shove bowls. And I've got to write a huge report about it because we didn't expect there to be too many issues. But there are a lot of issues there. And it's funny because 80% of that site is owned by National Grid. But the 20% that's owned by... Yeah, very rude. The 20% that's owned by Northern Gas Networks is in perfect condition. So Yeah. National Grid need to put some money in it, and I need to write this report to convince them to put some money in it. That's my job. Well, it's a job, I guess. Right, let's get this thing done. I'll just put it where the mechatronics thing is for now, because eventually we'll just where the surfboard will be, because eventually we'll just remove it. Actually, no, hold on, we can fit both of these in. I'll remove it and put the lights in for the surfboard eventually. Oh, I've realized the problem with this. If we fill this with ethanol, then we can't just have the surfboard pour in here. Well, we can, but I mean, it would just drain off somewhere, wouldn't it? Oh, that's annoying. I wanted the surfboard in here. I'll tell you what. I'll split a deal. We'll we'll fill this one with ethanol, and we'll fill this one with water. Then I'm actually going to get the water out of this again. There's a slight design flaw in this. I think I need to put the conveyor loader up here, next to where the fish feeder is. In fact, I'm going to actually put it here. We're going to remove it from here. We're going to put a liquid pump in here. But then we can't actually come down there and grab it. Oh, and the auto sweeper has to go specifically here. This is going to be slightly annoying. Okay, this is going to be really silly. But what I can do is, I can remove these two ladders. I can put a ladder here, and then people can get in here. Oh, we've already dumped the ethanol in here. Okay, look. Stop. Stop it. Sweep that up. Right, liquid pump goes in here. This could be copper. The other 100% is owned by rabbits. Yes, exactly. Or mold people, or something along those lines. Right, that can go there. This, where does this wire go? Oh, Gordon Bennett. That's a SPOM wire that goes into the generators, so we can't connect to that one. So we'll just connect it back up here. That's fine. This map has become an utter mess of spaghetti in terms of wires. But it works, so that's what it is. So I guess we didn't actually need this. Oh, my phone's running out of power. Oh well. So this needs to be set to below 1 as well. Yeah, we'll fill this with ethanol. This can be set to below 700. No, not 7. 700. Oh, cool. Yes. Yes, I remember you saying. Yes, it'd be nice to see more of you. I'm interested to see what you think of all the new ONI changes when you start discovering them. I need to put a... Because I remember you saying that you were thinking of playing ONI again. Oh god. This is going... Okay, that top one is a consumer, which means I can stick this in here. That's fine. Let's see, so this needs algae. This needs 1 kilogram of algae. And we need it to be supplied by this. And this needs to be priority 8. This needs to be eggs and meat. And eggshells. Oh, yeah, just eggshells, please. I need to sweep all the stuff out of here. That definitely needs to happen. Oh yeah, there's no rush. Ugh. I've been playing a bit of Potion Craft recently as well, and that's been fun. But to be honest, like, I'm making headway with this base. There's a lot of stuff happening, and I'm pretty happy about it. So I just want to continue doing this base. I'm really enjoying this seed. There's a lot of good stuff here. How's Industrial Sauna going? We got a little bit of naphtha, not too much. These are all synchronized now, which is very satisfying. Yeah, no one's making more of that stuff. Oh, right. Yeah, I need to set these to the same thing as that. There we go. So you can use these again now. Oh, wow, good. You've grabbed all that stuff right away. So now we need to dump more water in here. So let's disconnect this. Where's the water? We don't actually just have a water tank, do we? Not very convenient. So what do? Do I just make a load of ice temperature plates? How much ice do we have? Obviously it's going to cool the area down a lot. We have 40 tons of ice. You know what? I'm just going to brute force this. I just pictured you nibbling on a tiny seed for hours and saying, I'm really enjoying the seed. Perfect. Yeah. I'm just going to build a lot of ice temperature plates. I can't actually be bothered pumping in here, but we'll want this for when we put the surfboard in, which is now. This is going to be an interesting setup. I think we just keep this as a ladder. So let's see. Furniture, we need the surfboard, which I believe we've researched in the end. Am I blind? Did I not actually research this yet? Surfboard. No, we didn't. How have we not researched that? Oh, we ran out of water to pitcher pump. Oh, that makes sense, actually. The two problems we were having were linked. Okay, I guess put this here then. That's so stupid. Right, we'll have to wait for that to be done then. We're on cycle 257 and I haven't researched how to make a surfboard. I think I can close this image now. Yes, drop off the ice. And then, how are we going to heat this area up? We've got a load of hot petroleum in here. Is that going to be effective? I don't know. Hopefully it'll just melt. If not, I guess I could just build like a temperature plate, one temperature plate of something else. Like, what's the hot thing that we have? Aluminium. We could just make some temperature plates of aluminium in there as well. Because I believe it's still going to be like 130 or something. Should be hot enough. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's still 122. It's not going to conduct any heat with this CO2, really. I mean, it is a little, but, like, not too bad. We're continuously dumping it there. We're also pumping a lot of this water out into here, which is good. Yeah, if we build aluminium as well, that should start melting. Yeah, there we go. We need to fill it up enough so that the fish will actually come in. So we may need to build a few more. Can't even see what's going on. I think that's Layra, who's just very happy to be there. We're just zapping each other with guns. Yeah, a lot of these aren't actually melting. This is going to make the surrounding area very cold. Especially because it's cooling down the metal tiles too. So we do need to start making the aluminium ones. And this will give us a little reserve of cold aluminium in here as well that we can send somewhere. And this is going to be a lot of temperature plates. But I hope you can actually do the research. Yeah, Steve's on the research. Yeah, there we go. We just need another picture. Slowly filling this room with ethanol. How many, Oh, it does fill up to 1,000. We probably didn't actually need these hydro sensors then. Well. There we go. Ah, there we go. Yeah, look, it's all melted now because of the aluminium. Heat. Temperature. How does it work? So we should be able to build a few more ice temperature plates in here. And that should cover everything. That wasn't even actually that much ice, which is reassuring. That should do, I believe. Yeah. We want to fill it quite high. Hello, yes man. How's the Drip Master? Drip Master is doing well. Let's see. Fourth on the list. They're currently ranching some stone hatches, and we've got a lot of them. Gonna brush the little teethies. He's wearing his cubist knits, so he's the drippiest of them all. Most of them are wearing the spiffy overalls. Do I have any more spiffy overalls to give to anyone? Not at the moment. But yeah, we got a big column of hatches. So that's all good. And what we're currently doing is making a fish tank. And we're going to have the breeder in water, and the rest of the fish are going to be in ethanol because they've been in ethanol for the last 200 cycles. Yeah. Speaking of drips, we're dripping a very small amount of ethanol on this little bit of oil, and that's shifting the natural gas from here to here. So we're depressurizing the geyser using this. Wow, look how much natural gas I've actually got in here. This must have just off-gassed. Actually, I guess it off-gasses continuously. Oh, yeah, look, the pressure in here is really high. I hope we actually are able to get all the gas out of here in time. I haven't really been looking at this room. It may be this isn't enough gas pumping going on. I didn't even consider that. Right, let's see. So we've got a conveyor loader. Figure out what to do with the conveyors in a minute. So we need to take the screw tiles. Can't go anywhere else. Ah, I may have to move the phosphorus line. Right, so this needs to go in here, then out here. So I do actually need to move this line a little bit. In fact, I think I need to move it more than a little bit. I need to take this whole bit off. So, yeah, deconstruct all of this. We need to remove the phosphorite. I don't think I'm going to have time to finish this today. Unfortunately. But we can put the surfboard in. So, let's see. Yeah, surfboard. Make that out of copper. That's fine. Can go there. guess I don't really need this vent. Well, we'll see what happens. So we'll leave it in there just in case. But I'll just send this pipe up here. And that can go in here like this. Because I want to combine fish room and the circle room. So this needs to be a separate room. I think I need to put a door here. Like a mechatronic door. A mechanized airlock, if you will. Alright, that's a pretty good amount of water. I think that will do. Maybe I'll put in like another... like... It'll rise through here a little bit if we do that. I think this should do. Yeah, let's put a mechatronic airlock here. And we'll just lock it. I just want to make sure this is separated off as a room. This needs to be a room, this needs to be a room, this needs to be a room. This needs to be a room. Wait, what did I do? Oh, I didn't put this back in. Then what I actually need to do as well is I need to, before I hook this up to a conveyor, I need to separate it. I need to manually load it with a gulp fry egg specifically. No. And it needs to be... Oh, where's a nice one? Oh, have they all just hatched? Are you kidding me? Let's just have a quick look. Where's the eggs? They've all hatched. Boo! That was the plan, was to get a fish egg. Oh, I don't want to use a fish trap. Fish traps suck. But they all hatched. I guess I'll build a fish trap, just this once. I'm sure as soon as I do, we'll get another egg. Right, so we can switch this off again. So press it. So don't do anything. Just don't bother. In terms of conveyors, we need to send this up here and then have it go through here. Have that go back there. This is literally the first time I've ever used this building, because it just never seemed like an appealing option. So we'll build a fish release in here, and then we will build a fish trap in here. Where do I even put it? Literally never built one of these. You have to put it in the water. Well, that's already annoying. Put it over here. Building a 2 liquid pump. Oh, this sulfured itself. Oh, okay, that's fine. Right, let's actually build a fish trap. What type of fish do we put in here? I don't know. I guess we'll put a goldfish in there, why not? So now let's build a fish trap. Feels so weird. I can't believe it's taking me this long to actually build one of these. Right. Do we have... Yeah, this is hooked up to a wire. This is a consumer. That should probably be fine. So people will be allowed to use that. It is a rec room because we have the corner molding here. Very specific design. We're just going to release the fish directly in here. Presumably it just comes out here and it doesn't come out here. So let's build the automation wire to hook this up. Idle. Oh right, you're all getting idle again. Oh, we need to open these. These have to be open for it to work. Wait, did we build the fish trap? We did. Look, he's swimming around in there. We've got a goldfish. That's convenient. So errands. So presumably someone is going to come and grab the fish. Otto is. He's right there. Ooh. Well, it's not like we're short of plastic, so I guess we can justify doing it just this once. There we go. Have a goldfish. So now we deconstruct this. There is algae in there. I dumped a kilogram of algae in there. That's not good. Oh my god, this is a super old guy. Oh my god. No, we don't want an old fish. This is why we want a baby, because we want to tame... We want to tame a really young fish. Right, okay, look. I've had it. I'm going to build a few fish traps then. And hopefully eventually we'll end up with a young fish trapped. But yeah, we want to feed the fish more or less from birth so that as soon as it becomes an adult, it will be tame and it will start breeding. That is the aim. What are you... Oh yeah, there you go, that's fine. What temperature does regular Pacu live down to? Minus 20, so we can put regular Pacu in here as well. That's fine. Fry would also be good. Ah, there we go. Right, a fry. Cool. Very cool. That's what we wanted. So we need to make sure we sweep up all the stuff off here, so that someone doesn't get in and eat anything off the floor. It's a little bit of ethanol. I no longer have a storage for it. I guess I could put a bottle empty here. Right, we have the fish. Okay, deconstruct that. Well, we did it. We actually used a fish trap. Therefore, it's officially no longer D tier. Because we just happened to run out of eggs. So now we need the fish feeder. And then this will fill with algae again. And then we'll start feeding the fish. And that's probably where I'm going to end it, because I need to get to bed soon. I don't want any dupes, so we're going to take the sand. Yeah, build it, Lindsay. I believe in you. You other guys might as well do some research in the meantime. Yeah, just research, I don't know, decontamination showers. That's fine. Who's building this? Yeah, look at the little fish. He's a newborn. He's literally just come out of an egg. So we should be able to tame him pretty quickly. Yeah, dupes are idle. Hello, Count Swagula. We are playing with mods. We have the true tiles, so we're making lots of our tiles out of gold, and they're showing up with the gold stars. We have the traffic overlay, which it gives you an overlay that shows how much your dupes move through certain areas. And I've been using that to figure out where to put my plastic ladders, my metal tiles, increase movement speed, etc. It's pretty good. You're having a good day. What is that? Is that otters? Oh my god, that's a very cute emote. Yeah, at the moment we're just finishing up our fish feeding room. So we just need to build the fish feeder, and we've got some algae here to be delivered via autosweeper. I'll have to put like a light in here eventually, but like for now, this is fine. Yeah, we did just finish building a very large, well, not very large, but like a moderately large industrial sauna around this cool steam vent. So we're producing a lot of plastic now from our plastic presses. And we've got glass forge, lime production. It's all pretty good. We're dumping some polluted water in here. And this guy's will reactivate in like 20 cycles. We'll get more water from that. Yeah, it's been a productive day, actually. Yeah, we're on cycle 260. We've got about 36 dupes. Everyone's got their own puffed bed. All the food is like handled over here. This is how everyone gets in and out of the base. All of our transformers are lined up here. And then we've got some ranches. Yeah, everyone's doing pretty well. I'm pretty happy with how this run is going, to be honest. A lot of stuff is getting done. Because the aim was to really optimize our ranch design. So like we have hatch ranches here that are working pretty well, and we actually have a drop-off, like a dropper system where the hatches are born, and then if we need more hatches, then they'll drop into the ranches, and if we don't, they'll go drown themselves. This was from someone else. I followed Majalisk's guide, and I did a VOD about how to build this a while ago, but that's probably deleted off Twitch now. But I upload everything to YouTube. I have all my VODs, all my runs on here. So, yeah. This is the main thing I'm happy with in this playthrough, so yeah. If you have a look there. I wonder why so many dupes. I'm not that good at this game. In my games, I have like 10, 15 dupes max. So, the reason I go for so many dupes is because like I like to play on speed 1, because I find that the dupes just spend a lot of time thinking on speed 3 instead of doing stuff. And then if I don't have a lot of dupes, it takes forever for anything to actually get done. So that's what I like to do. I usually like to have about 40, and we're pretty much there, so I'm not going to hire any more dupes. But yeah, I think I'm quite unusual in that regard. Right, let's actually get some algae in here. So to tame the Pacu, we set it to 1 kilogram of algae. We auto sweep it in from the storage bin. The fish, where's the fish? Where's the fish? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's hungry. Look, so now it's eating the thing. Now it gets the 8 from feeder bonus, so it's going to start getting tamer. But the thing is, if you feed it like a seed or a load of algae at once, it's going to stay full for like several cycles. And then you're not going to get this bonus refreshed, and this bonus needs refreshing every cycle to tame it. And then it's not going to get tamed before it dies. So you keep the feed volume very low, and then it will just constantly eat from this, because it will eat, but it won't eat enough to ever not be hungry. And then it will tame itself in the minimum 5 days it takes to grow into an adult. And then it will start laying all the eggs you want. And that's how you get a tame Pacu. Once it's tame, you can just feed it seeds instead of algae, because we have loads of seeds and not as much algae. And the way this Pacu tank works is the first egg goes in here, all the other eggs go in here. When these eggs hatch, they all flop out of here and they flop in here because this door's closed. So all of your and then when they're in here, yeah, it's a bit complicated. When they're in here, they'll produce an egg naturally, even if they're glum, so long as they're not cramped. So you want to make sure that all the eggs come out of here, and you send them up here. We're going to finish that off later, like probably another day. And then when this fish dies, the egg that was previously in here, that fish will then go into this room. So you're always going to have a breeder fish in there. Because eventually all the fish produced by this fish will be tame. so you won't have to retame any fish. But at the moment, we've got a population of guys down here that are just wild. And I'm not really sure what we're going to do with the wild ones. Maybe we'll just eat them. I don't know. But I think we're pretty much there. What is... Oh, this conveyor, this is for eggs stuff. So eggs, food, eggshells, that sort of stuff. So it drops off the first egg there and then it goes in here. But I need some water sweepers and stuff in here, but that's what we're going to do in a minute. Thanks for the follow! Whiskers blesses you. Whiskers is currently asleep. Let's see. Yeah, the fish are getting ready for bed. As am I. But thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I usually play Monday to Friday, 7 to 11 GMT. I do sometimes play on weekends, but that depends if I have the time. And I usually play Oxygen Not Included, but sometimes I play other games like Noita and Potion Craft and things. But we're on a roll. We're on a roll with this base, so I'm gonna keep playing this for now. Yeah, a little fishy. Right, we need to refresh our Draco ranches. So let's go grab a regular Draco. Well, we'll grab a glossy Draco, and we'll grab a regular Draco. Yeah, that'll be fine. So yeah, there's lots of stuff going on. Everything's on my YouTube if you want to watch any previous episodes. I'll be back on Monday because I have a lot of stuff to do this weekend. And what we're probably going to do is we're going to set up a cobalt volcano tamer. We're going to start boiling all this salt water that just ended up here. And we're going to send that back to our electrolyzers because we're running a little bit low on water. But yes, I'm going to save it here. Actually, first of all, we're going to get a nice shot of the sauna. And our friend in a hat making some glass. Seemed like a very chill guy. Oh, thank you. Yes, I am chill. This game helps me chill, and I need to chill. Because I've got plenty of work to do in real life. I'm a civil engineer in real life. I'm working in the energy sector, and there's a lot of stuff going on in that at the moment, as you can believe. So it's nice that I can just chill out here with you guys. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this sauna. Oh, we did a research. Cool. That note, let us save it, and I'm going to head off. I'm not sure I'm going to raid someone or not. I don't think I am. Let me have a think. Ooh. Music back on. Let me have a look for someone to raid. If not, I'll see you on Monday. Bye for now. Alrighty, I'm gonna go raid GC Fungus. They're a very good Oxygen Not Included player, a lot better than me, I think. They're doing a run where they're trying to have as many dupes as possible, and I think they're up to like 160 or something. It's ridiculous. Some absolutely crazy shenanigans going off. So I'm gonna go raid them. Raid GC Fungus. Alrighty. If you have any Whiskersy emotes, feel free to use them. We're gonna go raid GC Fungus with some fish. So 3, 2, 1, bye for now.